Now we start with India. A powerful blast near Delhi's Red Fort has killed at least 8 people. Security forces, including Delhi Police, National Investigation Agency teams, forensic experts and dog squads are examining the site for clues. Now, according to latest reports, NIA is going to take over the case. A case under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act has been registered following early intelligence and forensic findings. But the situation on ground remains grim. Many are dealing with the loss of their loved ones, while some are still awaiting to find the remains of their relatives. Let's listen in to some of the citizens who are dealing with the aftermath of this heinous act.
और क्या करें, छोटी बहू ने लड़के पर फोन करा अपने पति पे, क्या करें, वहाँ ऐसे लाल किले पे बम फटका और हमारे मौसिन का पता नहीं। फिर हमारे लड़के भी चले गए, मैं भी जा रही थी, वो मुझे लेके नहीं गया। उसके तो छोटे छोटे बच्चे भी मेरे पास, उसके जिंदा है वो लड़का मेरा, उससे छोटा दोनों बहनें हैं, वो आ रही वहाँ छोटी बहू, तो उसके बच्चे मेरे पास हैं। तो बस वो चला गया, फिर मैं बाद में गई। बस ये है, मेरे बच्चे को इंसाफ मिल जाए।
सरकार से यही उम्मीद है।
ये तो कह रही, छोटे छोटे बच्चे अभी पढ़ ही रहे हैं और इसीलिए अगर चला भी गया, वहाँ पढ़ाई भी फ्री है।
और हमें 1:30-2 बजे के करीब सूचना मिली है, वहाँ बम ब्लास्ट हो गया। जब हमें पता लगी तो हम भी तुरंत यहाँ से निकले। वहाँ जाके देखा तो डेड बॉडी पड़ी थी और पुलिस वाले कोई अंदर जाने नहीं दे रहे, तो इसलिए बाहर दिखाया। जाने के बाद 2 बच्चे हैं, एक 8 साल का, एक 10 साल।
भैया अशोक, पता ना कैसा हुआ, डोला छुटा पता ना क्या, ड्यूटी से आ रहा है।
कितने बच्चे हैं?
3 बच्चे हैं, छोटे ही हैं। 2 लड़कियां, 1 लड़का।
क्या मांग करती है
अरे कुछ तो मिले ही ना, कैसा पालेगी हमारी भाभी। कुछ तो मिले ही ना। 3 साल का लड़का, लड़की भी 4 साल की, और बस 1 साल की है। आतंकवादियों ने करा है, उसे सजा मिलनी चाहिए, हमारा भैया आना चाहिए।
Now for this discussion, we welcome Suresh Goyal. He's a former Indian ambassador, joins us live from New Delhi. Thank you very much, Ambassador, for joining us again. Good to see you. Ambassador, now looking at this tragedy that has hit New Delhi, where I am, India is now probing this as an act of terrorism. From what we know so far, what could it mean as Prime Minister Narendra Modi has recently redefined India's policy against terrorism?
I will not jump into any kind of conclusions, even though there will be all possible indicators that it could be an act of terrorism. But I would like to really wait and see for the investigations to be completed and see who were responsible and what actually motivated them, and take suitable action, toughest possible action if possible, against them who perpetrated this kind of barbaric act. But I will not jump into conclusions of labeling it as such immediately now.
Right. Thank you very much for sharing that perspective. And now looking at this again, how might this tragedy influence India's current internal security strategy and interagency coordination, especially regarding intelligence sharing between central and state authorities, given the alleged links of these alleged people who are involved all the way to Jammu and Kashmir?
Now, you have raised a very interesting question. Ideally speaking, to have 100% intelligence sharing between center and the state would be very good. If we can achieve 100%, we can achieve perfect intelligence sharing. Ideally speaking, it would be very, very good if that intelligence could be actionable and we had all the details. But in a country of the size of India and diversity that we have really, and the way and the kind of connectivity we have when people move so fast from one place to the other, I think it's going to be very difficult to achieve that kind of an ideal situation. Therefore, what I would think is that learn lessons from what happened in Delhi yesterday, take precautionary measures, make sure that we go beyond what we were and have a better intelligence system to know what is happening. But let me assure you that whatever we try, whatever we do, there would be loopholes here and there, and there would be certain kind of mishaps here and there. I'm saying it with full realization that it could be interpreted as not owning up to the responsibilities by the state. But having worked in the government earlier and knowing how things happen and what are possibilities, I would only say not to condone the kind of failures or lack of action, but to make every effort to do it, but accept that sometimes these things do happen and take better action next time. That's all I can say.
Yes, indeed. With that, I would like to thank Ambassador Suresh for